प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनीं सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् अनाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जन षट्पथैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद् पंकजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिन श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण परमात्मने नमः। अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः। श्री भगवानुवाच। So we are in chapter 14. Chapter 14 is a small chapter, and we are in the Charama Shatkam. Charama Shatkam means the last 6 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. It's called the Charama Shatkam, and we are reaching a crescendo. We are reaching the peak, the climax of the Bhagavad Gita. Now, we saw in chapter 13 the words used for, when I say this, you will also say this. Mirror it. Okay? For me, I am Kshetrajna, knower. I am Purushaha. Aham Chaitanyam. Aham Nirgunam. Aham Nirvikaram. Aham Purnam. Aham Anandaswarupam. About you. Okay, each of these words is about each one of you. It's your biodata. You are writing your resume. So I am, you write, you can write my name is, or you can say I am. So I am, you will write like this. Aham Brahma. I am Brahman, total. Then Aham Chaitanyam. I am aliveness factor. I am aliveness, awareness. Not a factor or anything like that. I am aliveness. I am awareness. Aham Chaitanyam. Aham Kshetrajna. I know all the field of experience. Aham Purushaha. Purushaha means the indweller in this body. Purushaha. Aham Purnam. I am I have an inner self-sufficiency. That is the meaning of Purnam. What is the meaning? You make that korukate, modak with Purnam inside. Inside is sweet, Inner self-sufficiency is called Purnam. Whole. I am whole. Aham Purnam. Aham Ananda Swarupam. I am Aham Nirvikaram. Aham Nirgunam. Everything is Chacha center. Remember something. Grammar. There is first person singular I. Then you have second person you. Third person he, she, it. All singular. You, second person. He, she, it, third person, can be placed just about anywhere. Just about anywhere. You have a pet. People call him he. I met a person who had a very expensive pet. He said, we don't keep him, he keeps us. Oh my God. He, my baby. So you can put your he on anything. You can call your car he. Call your mobile phone he. Anything you can call it. Okay, you can call it it. And you can refer to anybody as you. Where else can you place your I? Only here. I can be placed only on yourself. And when you place I on yourself and you say, this is me, then the I is placed on the wrong place. If the I is placed on the body, you have a problem. If the I is placed on where it is supposed to be placed, Kshetragya, I am the knower. I am Purusha. I am Brahman. I am Chaitanyam. I am Ananta Ananda Swarupam, limitless Ananda Swarupa. Aham Nirvikaram. Aham Nirgunam. Aham Karanam. I am the cause of all this, not Karyam. All this is about you. And Krishna says in the previous verse, one who has this knowledge, okay, idam jnanam upashritya, one who has this knowledge, verse number 2, idam jnanam upashritya, okay, mama sadharmya agataha, you become one with Ishvara with all these features. If you know Ishvara, well, you are Ishvara. This is amazing. No other thing says like this. No other place tells you you are the only significant being. Every person, every other teacher, I don't call it teaching, every other theology says you are a nobody, you are suffering, you should become, go somewhere. What is the guarantee? What will you become when you go there? This is the only person said here and now I am telling you. I mean Gita, Vijay, Gita, Krishna is telling you. And nobody has understood Krishna properly. Our entire narrative of Krishna is wrong. What picture of Krishna do you have at home? Makan chor. Yeah. Krishna eating butter, Amul butter, or whatever butter. Or one other picture. A number of people are having, having their shower bath, and this fellow has taken their clothes and seated there on them. Yes, some isolated incident you highlight. There should be only one picture of Krishna at home. That should be Gitopadesha. If at all you want another picture of Krishna at home, it should be Vishwarupa Ishvara Krishna. If some person, Krishna, Ishvara coming in human form, tells you such a great thing about yourself, not only tells you about yourself, he says how to prepare for this knowledge and how to live this knowledge. And what is the narrative you are entertaining? Krishna, Makanichur. Krishna, Vastraharan. He did somebody's Vastraharan. Only these two things you remember. Or worse still, there is one propaganda which is Krishna killed, somebody he killed by Chala. Conspirator. You forget he gave Bhagavad Gita Upadesha to you. Arjuna was struggling. How can I kill people on the opposite side? They are my grandfather, my teacher, my cousins. He delivers a solid message. The message is, whoever he may be, if he stands on the side of adharma, it is your dharma to fight him. कौन बोलता है ऐसे? Anybody tells you? If whoever he may be, if he is standing on the side of adharma, fight him. He says, this kind of sadharmyam agataha. You will get this much clarity in your life. Worth it? Is it worth it? Think. Just remember, you see, we have a lot of material to say how useless we are, is it not? This is no good, that is no good, I don't know this, I don't know this. I don't know how to switch on my mobile, I don't know how to switch off my mobile. This is what determines you. Krishna comes and says, hey, you are Brahma Swarupam, you are Ananda Swarupam, you are Chaitanya Swarupam, you are Nirguna Swarupam, you are Nirvikara Swarupam, you are Purna Swarupam, you are Mama Sadharmya Swarupam, you are my own Ishvara Swarupam. What a statement he makes. And how will you get this? By jnanam, not by touching, not by rising your kundalini to your head. I read somewhere. You reach your kundalini, then everything will happen. What will happen? It will go back. On Saturday, I'm not Saturday, I think next week I've got a talk on this. A very, what do you call it? That I will not be using all these Sanskrit terms, I'll use a lot of English terms and explain it. Kundalini is a means to an end. Dhyanam is a means to an end. What is the end? So there are two types. One is Jnana Yogyata Prapti. Sadhana for Jnana Yogyata Prapti. Everything, your Dhyanam, your Tirtha Yatra, your Karma Yoga, your Upasana, your Kundalini, or whatever is meant to give you preparedness of the Buddhi to know what? Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Chaitanya Swarupam. I am one with Ishvara. That is the purpose of this buddhi. And if that buddhi has not been used for it, it is called Karpanya Dosha. You are a Kripana. Kripana means what? There's a beautiful Hindi word, makki chus. In Tamil they call it Kanja Pishinari, they say. The fellow won't use his money for himself. You won't use your buddhi for yourself. Arjuna says, Karpanya dosho pahadasva bhavaha prachamitvam dharma sammudha chetaha yashreya nishchitam bruhi shishyaste aham shadimam tvam prapannam. Chapter 2, he asks this question and Krishna is elaborately answering. And this role of Krishna you never tell to anybody. Makan chor hai, flute bajata hai, all that you remember. You don't remember Krishna as a yoga acharya, as a Brahma Vidya Upasaka, a Brahma Vidya Acharya, not Upasaka, Acharya. The ultimate Guru. Krishna is ultimate Guru. If this is not clear, there is no point in studying. Be very clear about it. We have come to chapter 14. Let's be clear about it. What is clear? What have you got to be clear? You are Purna Swarupa. And that Purna Swarupa is a matter of knowledge. All other karma, whether it's standing on your head, whether it's astral travel, whether it is what is called altered state of consciousness, all this is there all over social media. Altered state of consciousness to contact my ancestors for what? All preparatory sadhana. You should be clear about what preparatory sadhana you need. You need jnana yogyata prapti. This should be fit for knowledge. So the muck should be removed. What is the muck? Self-judgment. I am no good. Then going into the past and saying, I am guilty. I am hurt. So and so did this to me. So and so I did not do. I should have asked like this. Regret. Think about the future. Anxiety. Hey, what will happen to my mutual fund? That's the biggest worry for a lot of people. What will happen to my investment? Hey, you're bothered about all this. And Krishna comes and tells you, hey, come on here, all your mind is preoccupied. This data, this disk, what do you call it? This disk space is preoccupied by things over which you have no control and which are useless, unproductive. You can't do a thing about it. Can you do a thing about stock market falling? Can you do a thing about your past regrets? Somebody didn't give you something when you were young. They gave it to your younger brother and told you, your older sister, you have to adjust. Invariably, I am older sister, I have to adjust. I am younger sister, I have to adjust. Your older brother, you have to adjust. Because you have to give it to your younger brother. And you are constantly, see, they did this to me, they did this to me. The whole world is against me, suffering from persecution complex. Rid all these complexes. By what? Karma yoga, upasana yoga. All activities, dhyanam, tirthayatra, upavasam, everything comes under the category of karma. Astral travel, altered state of consciousness to reach your ancestors, everything comes under karma. Karma kim karam param, karma tajjadam. Any karma will give you only finite results. You go deep into dhyanam. From the deep dhyanam, you have to come out to eat. Can you remain in dhyanam? Kalela 6 mani, you go into dhyanam. Don't come back. People at home will be very, very happy. No watching TV, no scrolling around. But can you be? There will be pressure in the bladder which will make you get up. It doesn't work like that. Karma is jadam, meaning it is finite. This has to be clear. Okay? Then, sarge api no pajayante pralaye na vyatanti cha. This body, it's called, we will use the term BMS, body mind sense complex, also has limitations. It has got certain limitation. Whether you like it or not, it is having that limitation. Okay, what is that? Graying, growing, going. Tell me one body which does not fall into this category. Graying, growing, going. This is the body dharma, sharira dharma. There is no change. Anything in your body, eyesight, going, hearing, going, teeth, going, hair, going, for some gone. This is the body dharma. One day this body also will fall. When the body falls, what happens to the knower? Knower also perishes. That's where you have to say body falls, Kshetra falls, Kshetrajna continues. But minus the body, you cannot contact the world. So body will fall, I will go about contacting somebody. How will you contact? Without the body, you cannot contact. This is the medium of contact. So when the body falls, Chaitanyam continues. What happens if the whole world perishes? A time will come. It's called Pralaya. You know, Brahmaji, the Chaturmukha Brahma, he is supposed to live for 100 Brahma years. Okay? It's a huge, some trillion. One day we will have a session only on calculating that. It's a huge figure. One Brahma day is what we are seeing. And what we are in the fifth, and we are one Brahma day. One Brahma night, the whole thing will go into Pralaya. Again Brahma day will come. And we are in what year of Brahma? How old is our Brahma? Okay, it is Dvitiya Parardhe. He is 51 years old. Brahma lives for 100 years. Prathama Parardhe over. Brahma has become middle age now. All graying has started. Even Brahma will go old. You have got only one dadi growing old. You have four dadis growing old. So Dvitiya Parardhe. Brahma is also growing old. One day Brahma Padavi will also go. So even Brahma Padam Praptam finite. And when that Brahma Padam and when the Pralaya takes place, what happens? Atma does not perish. Atma is witness to that Pralaya. And that Atma, I am, place the eye on you. That is what he says. Having said this, Krishna also says something. Okay. But you see something around you. Why you go that far? You see your own body. You see something. Let me try and explain that to you. Kshetrajna is already told. Kshetra also I have told. Let me give you one more exposition to Kshetram. Let me explain the feature of Kshetram once more. After listening to the whole drama, this fellow says, some fellow says, what was it? Sir, what is Ravana related to Sita? Is he her uncle or something? This is the problem. And we had somebody in social media saying, Ravana is not an evil person, he is only a naughty person. Look at that culture here. Where from these characters pick up this and where from they give publicity to such people? They give publicity to such people. Ravana was not a bad fellow. He is only a naughty fellow. Coveting other man's wife is just naughtiness, isn't it? क्या बात है? No vyavastha. Sorry if I sound harsh. Okay. So now Krishna says, how did this Srishti come about? The question is always there. How did this Srishti come about? So he says, go back to chapter 13. There are, in mind, there is a Purusha and there is Prakriti. When Purusha and Prakriti come together, it is called Ishvara. You cannot separate Prakriti from Purusha. Okay? Like father and mother cannot be separated. Okay? It's only an example. Don't say, no, today, these days, father separates. No, don't do it all that. Just like father and mother cannot be separate. Hey, they may be different, they may have gone. But can we separate it in your minds? In my mind, can I separate my parents? Father, mother cannot be separated. One more example. Vag arthau. Parvati Parameshwarau. So we have singular number, we have dual number, we have plural. Dual number is two together. Parvati Parameshwarau, dual. Vad Arthau. Can I tell you, this is a pen. Can I show you this object and remove the meaning of this object? In the same way, the Purusha and Prakriti cannot be separated. Now let's read verse 3 and 4 and then try to understand it. Okay. Mama yonir mahat brahma. Mama yonir mahat brahma. Tasmin garbham dadamyaham. Tasmin garbham dadamyaham. Sambhava sarvabhutanam. Sambhava sarvabhutanam. Tato bhavati bharata. Tato bhavati bharatah. Athato bhavati bharata. Once more. Mama yonir mahat brahma. Mama yonir mahat brahma. Tasmin garbham dadamyaham. Sambhava sarvabhutanam tato bhavati bharata. They are very subtle, okay? There is a Purusha, there is a Prakriti, like father, mother. So what does what does the Purusha do? Purusha says, Aham Purusha, both are beginningless, okay? You can't say when did Prakriti come, when did Purusha come. When did you become the dreamer? When did the dream start? You fell asleep, dreams came. Can you say this was the starting point of the dream? The moment the dreamer came, the dream came along. The dream came along. That's why the dreamer is called the dreamer. You can't say now I am waker, now I am going to become dreamer. It doesn't happen like that. Therefore, there is Purusha, Prakriti is also there, side by side, inseparable. Purusha is the intelligent cause. Prakriti is the material cause. Okay? Nimitta karanam, upadana karanam. This has an intelligent cause, it also has a material cause. Your body has an intelligent cause, it also has a material cause. The entire Srishti has a material cause, it has an intelligent cause, it has a material cause. Here, Purusha and Prakriti are non-separate, abhinna, nimitta, upadana karanam, non-separate material and intelligent cause. Now, this one, the intelligent cause is elsewhere. Material cause is available. In our system also it is like that. But when it comes to Srishti, the Nimitta Karana and the material Karana are one and are available at the same place. Is it possible? Yes. Yatha urnanabhi srijate grinnateja. Just like a spider producing a web out of itself and swallowing it. If you are dream, are you not the intelligent cause and the material cause of your own dream? In the same manner, this is Ishvara's dream, material cause and intelligent cause together. And what is the Krishna says here, Aham Chaitanyam Tasmin Garbham Dadati. I impregnate Maya. Prakriti is also known as Maya. I impregnate Prakriti. Okay, impregnate Prakriti has to be understood. Don't go for any other type of. Impregnate means empower the creative potential by mere presence. Purusha, by mere presence, empowers Maya, Maya's creative potential. That's how you have to understand. Tasmin garbam dadami. Okay, I empower the creative potential. Now people ask this question, sir, when did this happen? Time and space themselves are created. So asking the question, when did this happen? When did time come? The question itself is ridiculous. That's why Krishna says, Anirvachaniyam. I cannot explain it to you by objective examples. You can't say only God knows. That means you don't know anything. You don't know, you've not gone through the parampara. There are some people, they'll immediately close their eyes, half close their eyes. This is all God's domain. We should not ask questions. This is a nice name for them. I don't want to use this in this forum. It's all recorded. It's all God's domain. If it's God's domain, don't open your mouth. Don't talk. He says, Anirvachaniyam means I cannot give you an explanation in objective language. Like I would tell you, this is a pen. When was this created? I cannot in the same fashion explain how the world was created. I cannot explain to you how my dream was created. But the dream, there is a seed. What is the seed? I am the seed for the dream. I created a whole lot of things in my dream. Everything I created. I saw all of you in my dream. Okay, this morning dream definitely, evening class is there, so I see all of you in my dream. So I created all of you. I also created my own body in my dream. And I told all of you that we should realize that there is a waker. We just let this mind, let dwell on this subtle thing. Dwell on this subtle. And in your dream, somebody tells you, you must do dhyana. You must do a lot of dhyanam. Then what will happen? You will know yourself. What will happen? What will you know yourself? You have to wake up, that's all. And all a dream is gone. You have to know that it was a dream. You have to stand on your head. You have to be in an altered state of consciousness to contact your ancestors. For what? For waking up. Needs brutal, honest analysis. I am the garbam. I am the ultimate cause. Okay, that's how you have. I sowed the seed. I sowed the primary seed. That's how we understand. I was the cause that sowed the primary seed. I created the creative potential in Prakriti. Taittiriya Upanishad, read. तस्मात् वा एतस्मात् आत्मन आकाशः सम्भूतः आकाशाद् वायुः वायोरग्निः अग्निरापः अर्भ्य पृथ्वी पृथिव्याम् ओषधीभ्यः ओषधीभ्यो अन्नम् अन्नात् पुरुषः. Have you read this? Have you heard this? Taittiriya Upanishad explains like this. What was there? There was Brahman. In Brahman, Prakriti was not. When Brahman attached itself to Maya, it became Ishvara. Don't say when did the attachment take place. Did it happen like it happened in what do you call Mahavishnu met Shiva met Parvati? Did he go dancing after her? Yeah, all that is some baby. Imagine, imagination pictures, that's all. Don't go too much into those narratives. This is to be understood. Children go into all these narratives. Thereafter, your 14th chapter Bhagavad Gita students understand. There is Brahman, pure consciousness. Pure consciousness, the moment it attaches itself to Maya, how it attaches itself? Anirvachaniyam. It is the very cause of Big Bang How can I explain it to you? Anirvachaniyam. It is not unexplainable. It is not explainable in the language which we use for explaining objective things. Therefore, it is anirvachaniyam. You have to understand that there always, the example I can give is you and your dream. Now there is no dream. I lie down and after some dreams happen. When did it begin? When did the dreamer come in? There are no answers for all that. It is the way, it is the order, it is the way it is. So Brahman and Maya together, Purusha and Prakriti together become Ishvara. And then Ishvara by mere presence, the Purusha by mere presence empowers Prakriti to create. Okay? It is called a Maya because it is not possible to explain it in finite. It's not possible to cross all the T's and dot all the I's. That's the meaning. Anirvachani Maya. It's not easy to explain. You can understand. I can create a context for you to understand. Okay? So, it created. I use the word, they say impregnated. I would say, use this word, understand it as Purusha by mere presence empowered the Srishti to happen. Electricity by its mere presence empowered all these equipments to function. Okay, understand it that way. Having understood it that way, let's go a little step further. Having created that potential, then Sambhava Sarvabhutanam, the modifications under that, there is empowering. After empowering, the entire process of creation is set into motion. It is not that every point has to be tightened. To understand it, let us take a simple garbham. That's why the garbha word is used. Garbha is used. Conception takes place. Having conception, having take place. Here the reference, hey, don't call your wife Prakriti and things like that, okay? Matter and things like that. It matters what you call, otherwise you won't matter anymore. So don't call all that. It's only for example. Purusha impregnated Prakriti. Thereafter, you are not required anymore. You are not required. Because the system can take care of itself. At every point of time, things take shape. And at the time of delivery also, other than looking helpless, the man has nothing to do. That's what he says. Ishvara says, having created the potential, Sambhava, Sarvam, Sarvabhutanam, it happens. Other beings are created by the law. The order is created. The order is created. Hey, take a simple thing. Take a simple thing. Leave a piece of some food item outside or inside somewhere. Not outside, a crow will eat it. No, inside somewhere. Don't touch it first. Leave a fruit. Leave a fruit. Just a fruit. Oh, yellow pepper there, oh, lemon. Limbu. You just leave it somewhere. Will it remain fresh forever? Slowly color will change. Outer skin will decay. Things will decay. Then you will see small worms coming and eating up all those things. How were the worms created? By a process of order. It's a matter, it has life, it has Purusha and Prakriti there. The lemon is Prakriti, there is Purusha there, intelligent factor. During the process of rotting, this is what happened. We call it rotting, it is not called rotting. We call it rotting. It changes forms. Okay, so it is Sambhava Sarva Bhutanam Tato Bhavati Bharata. Everything is created like this. Okay, let's read 4 also. Okay. Sarvayonishu Kaunteya Sarvayonishu Kaunteya Murtaya Sambhavanti Ya Murtaya Sambhavanti Ya Tasam Brahma Mahadyonihi Tasam Brahma Mahadyonihi Aham Bija Pradhapita Aham Bija Pradhapita Sarvayonishu Kaunteya Murtaya Sambhavanti Ya Tasam Brahma Mahadyonihi Aham Bija Pradhapita. I am the primary cause. Thereafter, each yoni gets a special feature. Yoni means womb. A monkey's womb will produce only a monkey. A monkey's womb won't produce a wolf. It won't produce a wolf or a tiger. Forget a tiger. It can't even produce what is called a rat. So, I am Purusha. I impregnated Prakriti, and Prakriti is called Mahat Brahma. Here, Brahma means the ultimate womb, the womb of all wombs, the womb in which the entire reproductory law is assimilated and held in a potential form. What is the law? A monkey will produce a monkey. A tiger will produce a tiger. A tiger can produce a white tiger, but it can't produce a lion. Okay, there is a yoni. There is one creature called seahorse. There is no male female. The male becomes female, delivers and goes back into male. Ultimate yoni is programmed that as well. Amoebas multiply by splitting. You leave a piece of wood here for a few hours, fungus will start, and fungus becomes your mushrooms. They'll go like toadstools. No? Some of them can be eaten, some of them cannot be eaten. So you have poisonous one, you have non-poisonous ones. So the law is set into motion. Sambhavas, so he says, Sambhavas sarva bhutanam tato that we saw, tasam brahma mahatyonihi aham bija pradha pita. I am the ultimate father, and this yoni is the ultimate mother. Okay, sarva yonishu kaunteya murtaya sambhavantya. This is how it happens. So, what is in it for me? That question you should ask. Having come so far, okay, I understood everything is Prakriti, Purusha. This is how it has come. So, what is in it for me? Definitely ask the question. Please ask the question, even if you don't feel like, definitely ask this question. And what is the answer? See, careful. Okay. Whatever inheres in the Karanam, whatever is in the Karanam, will inhere in the Karyam also. Whatever is in the Karanam will inhere in the Karyam. You buy gold ornaments. Gold is mixed with copper to make an ornament. So will your ornament have copper or not? Hoga. What is in, if the Srishti is a mixture of what? Prakrishta and Purusha and Prakriti. What will be the cause? If the cause is Prakriti and Purusha mixture, what will be the Karyam? Prakriti Purusha mixture. This much logic. Okay. Now, So what? It's all there. Fine. It's all Prakriti Purusha mixture. Question, curiosity, tickle a little more, think a little more. This BMS called Jiva, what is it? Mixture. That's why you eat Diwali mixture, you know. Every Diwali, you remember that you are a mixture. You eat it. A little salt, a little karam, a little sweet, some nuts. And even after eating all the nuts, this nut doesn't seem to work. Okay, you are a mixture. Prakriti, Purusha together. Okay, if Prakriti and Purusha are together, what is Prakriti? What is Purusha Swarupam? Okay, we're very clear about it. What is Purusha Swarupam? Nirgunam, Nirvikaram. Okay, here I will tell you. Yeah. Yeah. Chetanam, Nirgunam, Nirvikaram, Satyam. These are the four features of Atma. Okay. What are the features of Anatma? Opposite of all of them. Opposite of all of them. What are the opposites? Again, Achetanam, Sagunam, Savikaram, Satyam. You will not say Asatyam. You will say Maya. Okay. We will understand each of these terms carefully. In this mixture, there is a Chetana Tattvam, non-changing Chetana Tattvam, awareness. What is the nature of awareness? Nirgunam, Nirvikaram. Is your awareness as Vikaram? If you are able to see Vikaram, it is object and you are not the object. You are the knower of the object. And Satyam. Satyam is what? Trikala Abhaditam Satyam. That which cannot be negated at any point of time is Satyam. Is it there with you? Insightfully know that if this were not there, if this Chaitanyan were not there, you know what would this BM be called? BMS be called? Huh? This Chaitanya is called Shiva, Ishvara. If this Chaitanyam and these four were not there, what will this be called? Shiva say, Ee hatado, what will be there? Shava. That's what will remain. And what is the nature of Prakriti? What is the nature of Prakriti? It is Savikaram. It is Achetanam. It is Savikaram. It is Sagunam. And it is Mithya, not Asatyam. It is Mithya. So, you are able to feel pain. That feeling is because it is Chaitanya. Because if the feeling with Chaitanya were not there, you will not feel anything at all there. Chaitanyam. Savikaram. There are a lot of vikaras there. The left ear, right ear. Hey, look at the mouth itself and look at the vikaram. Okay? You have incisors, canines, molars. Each one has a separate function. Look at the process of garbham, baby delivery. Look at the vikara that happens. First few days fetus, 3-month fetus, 8-month fetus. Isn't that vikara? That's called vikara. That means, changes. Guna. Guna means the features all have distinct features. Nose, ears, mouth, lips, chin, cheek, hair. Everything has a gunam. It is mithya. Mithya means what? Mithya doesn't mean non-existent. Mithya doesn't mean mithya simple. What is English for mithya? Mithya English is mithya. No English. Mithya simply means dependent reality. that which does not have an independent reality. Only Nama Rupa is there. Okay, illusion is not the right word. Illusion means it doesn't exist, but you see. Mithya means that which does not have an independent existence of its own. Ornament do not exist apart from gold. Pots do not exist apart from clay. This body does not exist apart from Purusha. Therefore, this is Mithya. The name, form, and function is called Mithya. This is your Rupa. I am a mixture of both. When I know that I am this mixture and the world is this mixture, and what is the Prakriti Swarupam? Prakriti Swarupam is Achetanam, Savikaram, Sagunam, Mithya. This is the nature of the world. This is the nature of the BMS. And what is the function of Prakriti? It is not under your control. It cannot give you permanent peace, security, and happiness. Therefore, what is the lesson you learned in these two? Therefore, I will not lean on Achetanam, Sagunam, Savikaram, and Mithya Vastu for my emotional well-being. I will look at the whole thing objectively, use it to get inner maturity, and understand and abide in the knowledge that I am Brahma Swarupam. This is what Krishna is leading you to. He is explaining the whole Srishti to understand that even if you own all this thing, you still will be a small person. Your Brahma, your tenor will come to an end someday. If you live like this, if you understand this, ये अगर समझ गया, okay, if you understand this well, then if you understand this composition properly, you can handle everything properly. If you don't understand this properly, Vedanta comes and tell you, Mahat Vinasha. The loss is immense. You have not understood what is supposed to be understood. So Krishna takes you up to this point, and now from verse number 5 onwards, he is going to explain Prakriti in details. So this talk will be available to you again tomorrow or maybe later this evening. Listen to it a few times. Get it into your system so that it will be easier when we go into verse number 5, 6. Okay? स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीन्महीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय हो, स्वामी दयानंद महाराज की जय हो, स्वामी आत्मतृप्तानंद महाराज की जय हो, स्वामी परमार्थानंदा की जय हो, जय वेद शास्त्र की जय हो, भगवान श्री कृष्ण की जय हो। ओम। An announcement, can stop recording. On Saturday I have a session where I will be talking about some characters from the Mahabharata.